Hey guys, how's it going? So, I really don't like where I have this camera set up. This is bad. I'm sorry. See if I just back up. That doesn't work either, eh? I suck at this. If you guys haven't figured out that I'm like really bad at sitting. Oh! Perfect. That'll do. Not the point of this video. If I could just get closer. So, the point of this video is kind of different. I usually don't really post videos so much about other YouTubers, mainly just because I don't really see the point in it, and I don't think it's really right for me to either, let's say, try to get like views or something because I'm making a video about somebody else or anything of the sort. I don't like to take part in any of that. I don't like to take part in YouTube drama, Facebook drama, anything of the sort, really. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, why can't I talk or breathe every time I try to film a video? It just doesn't work, does it? So, as I was saying, I don't really like to make videos about other YouTubers or anything, unless I'm saying, oh yeah, these are the YouTubers I watch or something like that. But as for like YouTube drama or anything of the sort, my dog's undecided she wants to leave. Give me a moment. This is awful. Okay. All silliness aside. So, like I was saying, I don't like to do that kind of stuff. But I do want to make some points here because I think that people get a little bit too caught up in what they feel that they can say to people or what they feel like because somebody films a video that they should do certain things or act a certain way, etc., etc. And I want to touch on this a little bit because, okay, just because I sit here and I portray myself in a certain way, or let's say like, you know, I do curse and swear sometimes, you know, maybe I don't curse and swear, I don't this or I don't that. That doesn't necessarily mean that the next person that you go and click on is going to be the exact same way. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because what I think is really sad is when people who watch YouTubers try to push their beliefs down that YouTuber's throat. And I don't think that's right. I don't think that we have the right, and I've mentioned this before, how I don't really feel like we should be able to judge people or we should be able to force people to do things, all that kind of stuff. I've vented about that before. But I want to tell you guys, okay? Now, I'm not a big here on YouTube. You know, I've got, what, I think less than 60 subscribers. I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but I'm not big on here at all. But I will tell you that I think it's really offensive when somebody tries to tell me, oh, you shouldn't do this on your video, or I don't like that, so don't do it. I'm going to tell you something, okay? If you don't like the way that I speak, or you don't like the way that I dress, or you don't like the way that I do my hair, or you don't like the fact that I wear glasses, or whatever the fact may be, move on, okay? Don't try to force it down my throat because you don't like glasses, or you don't like pink, or whatever the case may be, because I'm not going to change. My favorite color is pink. I need glasses to see. You know, it really gets frustrating to me when I'm, like, watching YouTubers and they're making these videos apologizing for stuff that they shouldn't have to apologize for, but because they have so much popularity on here, they're forced, because they get so much backlash from people, that they have no choice but to say, hey, I'm sorry for being human. Like, come on, people, this isn't right here. Now, what I'm about to talk about is probably going to offend a lot of people, so I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm sorry if you don't like what I have to say about this. It's a really touchy subject. Some YouTubers won't even touch on it, period, because they're just like, it's going to cause so much backlash, won't do it. Okay. How you choose to live your life choices, whatever the case may be, that's up to you, okay? Now, what I'm going on about here in particular is the people who really strongly believe in being vegetarian or really strongly believe in being vegan or whatever the case may be. That is great for you, but you don't have the right to either try to like make nasty comments to me or, you know, give me so much heat to try to pressure me to be like you, okay? That's not fair. You should not be able to go and yell at somebody because they enjoy wearing leather or that because they enjoy eating a hamburger. I get that those videos, and I've seen them. I've watched tons of documentaries. I get it. Okay, I get it. Straight up. But I still don't sit there and go, you shouldn't eat meat. That's not fair. I don't have the right to choose what you put in your body. If I think that it's toxic and I don't want to eat it, that's great for me. I'm not going to touch it. But I'm not going to sit here and go, duh, duh, duh. And the perfect example, okay? I have recently switched my pets onto better food. And what I mean by better food is there's no fillers, there's no gluten, there's no corn, nothing of the sort in them. And I'll tell people straight up that I don't feed my cats like Whiskas, Iams, whatever the hell you buy at the grocery store. I don't feed my cats that. To me, that's like McDonald's, okay? Like, it just won't happen. I've got my cats on a good brand, same with my dog, and to be honest with you now, not that it really matters for anything, but my cats won't even touch regular dog or cat food now. They won't touch it. They would much rather go without until they get their actual real meow. So, you know, that's great, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you, don't feed your cat Whiskas because it's bad. You know, what you feed your cat is what you feed your cat. What you feed your dog is what you feed your dog. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that what you're doing is wrong. You know, I don't want to give my animals that. I find that they're better off on it. But that's my personal opinion. It's my money that, you know, that I have to shell out for that bag of food. And that's my decision. But I'm not going to sit here and say that you guys are cruel if your cat's on, like, a name brand food. Or your dog's on a name brand food. Whatever the case may be. That's your choice. You're not cruel for doing that. And just like I'm not cruel because I enjoy a hamburger. You know, I'm not out there maliciously killing animals. I love animals. But I eat meat. We've always eaten meat, okay? I've tried the vegetarian thing. Unfortunately for me, it means that I have to take a lot of extra vitamins and a lot of stuff, and that's really expensive. Because unfortunately for me in particular, I have a lot of different health issues. I have arthritis, I have to take glucosamine, I have to take a lot of different stuff just to, like, have a daily life without being in pain. You know, I need the extra nutrients, and I can't afford $300 in vitamins every month just to try to supplement what I'm missing. So, you know, before you guys start jumping down people's throats because you're vegetarian and you've seen cruel videos, doesn't necessarily give you the right to hate on somebody because they don't want to do that. You know, they're not cruel individuals because they want to eat meat. You know, that's not cruel, okay? It's not. And we don't have the right to attack people because they're not going with what you believe in. That's not fair. We don't have a right to bitch and complain at people. We don't have that right. Stop attacking people because they don't think like you do. We have the right to think the way that we want to, whether you think that's right or not. Okay, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing these YouTubers feeling like they have to apologize to us. They have no reason to apologize to us. They have no reason to apologize to us because they made a silly comment. We all make silly comments, just most of us don't freaking record it, so we don't get to see it. They're human beings. Let them be humans. Let them make mistakes. Let them learn from it. We don't need to be down their throats for it. Why waste your time? Like, does it make you feel good to see a YouTuber, like, crying because she feels like she has to because everybody's hating on her? There's millions of people hating on her. So she feels like she has to break down right in front of you. Does that really make you feel good? Because in reality, you should feel disgusting. You should feel disgusting that somebody has to do that. That we have to sit here and cry and be like, I'm sorry that you can't accept the fact that I'm different from you. That's wrong. That is so wrong in so many ways. We don't have this right. That is actually, you know what, in my opinion, it's straight up bullying. Actually, it's worse than bullying. Because you are forcing them to be something that they're not. And that's not right. You want to wear leather? Wear leather. You want to eat a hamburger? Eat a fucking hamburger. You want to eat chicken? Eat the fucking chicken. Who cares? Do what you want to do. Don't put it down my throat. I'm not going to put it down yours. What your personal preference is yours. Okay? Like, it drives me crazy to see this. If you go through comments and are like, how dare you do this? How dare you speak to them that way? Did you not learn any manners? Like, first off, learn to use a dictionary. And hey, my spelling's awful, but, you know, if you're going to curse and swear and, like, cuss somebody out, can you at least make sense of it so when they're reading it, they know what you're talking about? Because at the time when people do these little rants, you can't make sense of anything that they're saying. It's like, really, if you're going to yell at me, I'd at least like to know what you're yelling at me about. But in reality, you don't have the right to do that. Where are your manners? Like, to be honest with you, if I spoke to people the way that half these people do when they're commenting to people, oh my God, I would have gotten it so bad when I was a kid. And no, I'm not saying that, you know, kids should be hit or anything of the sort. But I was raised that you don't speak to others like that. That is wrong. And maybe it's just because I'm, like, half Hungarian and we have different customs. But I'm telling you that the way that people speak to each other nowadays is disgusting. And that's why I don't take part in the Facebook drama, the Twitter drama, whatever freaking drama that's all over social media, because it's bullshit. Get a life, get a fucking hobby, and stop picking on people, okay? You don't have the right to pick on big YouTubers. You don't have the right to bully them. You don't have the right to basically harass them to the point that they break down right in front of you. That is a human being that you are picking on. What is wrong with you? So you don't like the fact that she eats meat. So don't watch her then. If you're really that offended by it, watch somebody else. Watch somebody who's all vegetarian then. Like, honestly, it's disgusting. You're watching these videos. It's a freaking beauty guru, basically, and you're attacking her because she eats meat? Because she wears leather. You're there to watch makeup. Why are you yelling at her for eating a burger? What the hell does that even have to do with the fact that you're on her channel? Like, it's ridiculous. We get mad at people if they try to force a religion down somebody else. That's a problem. But then you mean to tell me that you can just sit there and be like, well, you're evil because you eat this? Hello? It's the same freaking thing. It's discrimination. And you want to know what really bothers me about this? Is because I face this a lot, okay? Especially being a heavier set person, now that I'm thinning out a lot more, I get treated a lot differently. Like, I can go into stores now and actually have, like, you know, like, the sales representatives and stuff come up to me, when in reality, like, being in the same store 6 months ago, they wouldn't even look at me. In fact, they would avoid me just so I wouldn't be able to get help in said store. So, you know, coming from getting a shit ton of discrimination, it disgusts me. It's even more disgusting to me now, walking into the same store and then being like, hi, how can I help you? You couldn't help me 6 months ago, but now because I look the way you think I should, now it's okay. That's fucking disgusting, okay? I haven't changed. I'm still the exact same fucking person, but yet now I get treated like a decent human being when before I was a piece of shit. Hello? Does that not seem wrong to you? Because it drives me nuts that this is the society we live in. It's disgusting. And you know what, too? Another thing that really bothers me, okay? I'm suffering from a lot of different health issues right now. Not that it's YouTube's business, but I'm gonna level with you. I suffer from a lot. Not stuff that you guys are gonna see on here, but I'm not gonna front. I suffer from anxiety, I suffer from depression, I suffer from PTSD, I have mild seizures, I have severe arthritis, and I have to get surgeries. I have a lot of different problems here, okay? But I don't sit here and try to, you know, like, make you feel bad for me, or, you know, sometimes you might hear in, like, older videos, like, and sometimes if I'm leaning down and I'll get up and be like, oh, my, you know, like, my back really hurts or something's locked up. But it's not a sympathy vote. That's just me saying, you know, like, I have to deal with this stuff on the daily. I have to live with this for the rest of my life. You know, and that doesn't give you guys a reason to look down upon me. And what's sad is I get this all the time. Right now, I'm in a hunt for a doctor. I can't get a doctor because I'm disabled. Can you guys make sense of that? I've been turned down because I'm disabled. I'm having mild seizures, okay? I've suffered from this my whole entire life, but unluckily for me, it seems like when I was a kid, they happened a lot, and then I went through a period where it didn't happen at all, and now it's happening again, and I go for help, and I'm like, can somebody help me? I need a family doctor, and they go, nah, sorry, you're disabled, like, you got a lot of problems, I ain't gonna help you. So, a doctor won't help me because I'm ill. And this is the type of shit that people have to deal with all the time, and this is okay. And it goes through so many different things. Like I said, via social media, people in general, I mean, walking into a store. It's all the same shit. And it's not okay. We were not raised to be this way. We were raised to be kind to each other, to love each other, to respect each other, to have dignity and common sense. Where is all this? Because, like, I have it here, do you? Because, like, what I see from people, it's the farthest thing from it, and it disgusts me. Like, I can tell you straight up, if I have children and they behave the way that most of you guys do nowadays, like, they will never be able to touch a computer again, because I will not stand for this kind of stuff. And that's why I'm sitting here right now saying, back off. Get off your high horse on your little computer there and stop picking on people, because it's gross. And it makes you, yes, you, look really, really bad, okay? Stop attacking YouTubers. Stop attacking people on Twitter, on Facebook, on whatever. Stop. Just stop. If you don't have something nice to say, move on. Okay? Move on. Because it's sickening, and I'm so sick and tired of seeing it. I'm so sick and tired of YouTubers having to apologize. They don't need to apologize to us. Okay? They don't need to apologize to us because they eat meat. They don't need to apologize to us because they like to wear leather. They don't need to apologize to us because they like polka dots. They don't need to apologize to us for nothing. If you don't like them, move on. That's what I do. There's tons of YouTubers that I'm not a big fan of. And it's just like, oh, you know, I'll try to give them a chance. And I'll mention one. I'm not trying to point him out or anything of the sort, but Shane Dawson. He's really popular here on YouTube. I'm not really a big fan of his. Sometimes he's kind of funny, but for the most part, I don't really watch him. I'm not a fan. But I'm not sitting there hating on his videos. I just move on. I go to the YouTubers that I really like. I'm not going to waste my time. He's going to do his thing. He's got a big following of fans. There's tons of people who love what he puts out, and that's great. It's not for me. So I'm going to move on and find the YouTubers that I enjoy, and then enjoy that. I don't need to sit here and bitch and complain and whine and moan because he put something up that maybe I find offensive. Move on from it. It's that simple. And do you really think that your one comment is really going to make them change who they are? That's who they are. Accept that, or move on to somebody else who's more up to your style. Maybe you need something that's a little bit more like toned down, or whatever you'd like to say. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to like every single YouTuber that's out there. You'll find somebody that you like and then watch them. That's great. There's tons of YouTubers that I've been watching now for years. For years. And, you know, there's some that I don't really watch. And that's perfect. I like the ones that I like, and the ones that I'm not a fan of, it's like they don't exist. You know, you move on. Maybe one day I'll go back to Shane's videos, and maybe one day I'll like them. You never know. But I'm not going to sit here and hate on him or make mean comments or be rude about him or anything of the sort. I don't even know the guy. He's probably really cool if you met him in person. Who knows? He could be mean. I don't got the right to judge, and personally I don't care if he's mean, nice, rude, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It's not going to change, you know, my opinion. I don't really care. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, but the main thing is it doesn't matter. Move on. Find something you like. Find something you enjoy. Stop just sitting here aimlessly hating on other YouTubers, other people. Get a life and do something productive. Because hating on people, making them feel really low isn't productive. That's really bad. And it's really sad. So really, if you can take anything from this video, just please stop with all this hate. You know, this isn't how we're supposed to be. Please, just stop with the hating. Really. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't have to sit here and make these videos like this. I really shouldn't. And I hope that this reaches at least one person who's thinking about making a nasty comment. And maybe then they'll think, hey, you know, let's back away from the keyboard. And let's move on. Let's go outside. Let's do something else or find somebody else to watch. It's really all I want to say about it. It's just find somebody else. Stop hating on people. Please.